Last time on Pole House Black Park Weekend Getaway, we arrived at Rudolf Bennitt Conservation Area, went for a walk with our daughter's dog Joey, and had Korean stir fry for supper. Well, good morning.
Good morning. We're continuing our weekend at
Rudolf Bennitt
Rudolf Bennitt. Yeah,
Conservation Area.
I had to get up early and go to church. Had a special thing at church that I needed to be there for, and now we're back, and it's brunch time now.
Yes, I'm starving.
We're gonna do some steaks because we had a couple of steaks, ribeyes that we used last night for our stir fry.
But we saved part of them for breakfast.
They use them for breakfast, and we're going to make a blue cornmeal pancakes.
Now, why blue cornmeal?
Well, we got this recipe off stone ground blue cornmeal that we bought several years ago back at the steam show that we go to every year, and they had a recipe on the cornmeal.
But there's something you don't like about
blue cornmeal. So
pancakes.
Well, the thing that was interesting about them is you have a different texture to them. They're a little more substantial for one, and it seems like even though after you put all the butter and the syrup on there, after about 3 bites, it's starting getting globby. And it seems like these didn't do that. They kind of stayed together and were really good. So we thought we'd try to make that recipe today and have a pretty good feast for our brunch. So we're going to go ahead and get that started for you. Okay, so we have 1 cup of blue cornmeal. If you can kind of see, it's a little bit different texture than you might have on a regular cornmeal. And to that we add 1 cup of boiling water. It was boiling a minute ago. We took it off the fire. We're going to stir that in. Get this started. Make kind of a paste. Then we have to add 1/2 of a teaspoon of plain old regular salt. You see it there? It makes a paste. Okay. Alright, now, next ingredient. Sugar. 3 tablespoons of sugar. I'm going to add 1, 2, and 3. And we'll get that stirred in. Okay, so in a separate bowl, I mixed up 3/4 of a cup of flour. I'm going to put 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Half. We're going to combine that. Nice little stir. Now, okay. Set that aside just a second. We're going to add 2 whole eggs. Now we're going to whisk our eggs. Mix our eggs in real good. This mixture should be cool enough now. We're not going to start scrambling our eggs before we get. Okay, that's mixed in. We're going to add in our baking powder and flour mixture. Give that a good stir. Okay, last 2 ingredients. 1/2 cup of milk. We're using evaporated, and you can use whole milk, whatever, 2%, whatever you have at home, or in your camper. Mix this in. And getting about the texture we want. And the last ingredient is 3 tablespoons of melted butter. The thing's kind of hot, so we're going to whisk it in slow. Butter's a little warm. We don't want to scramble our eggs. All right. And that is everything we need. All we gotta do now is get the griddle fired up and we'll be ready to cook these pancakes. Okay, we're gonna start by putting about a tablespoon of butter in our skillet. Get it kind of melted around.
Oh yeah, that skillet's hot, isn't it?
Going good. All right.
Now what kind of seasoning did you put on them?
This is Weber brand Chicago steak.
We like that, don't we?
Yeah. Put our steaks in.
Let's have a shot of that
side.
steak seasoning after you get done.
Weber Chicago steak. Pretty good. We use it quite a bit on steaks. The garlic and herb you really like too. We use that a lot on potatoes.
And the garlic parmesan? Mm.
Okay. Take long, them steaks will be ready.
They have a burger kind and
on this griddle, this is actually the part of
the Cook It All.
Weber Cook It All. And
Not
this,
Weber. Lodge Cook It All.
Cook It All. And we got it.
The rest of it's over here.
Yeah.
See it
That's
sitting
what we
there?
used last night for our stir fry. Now we're going to use the griddle part. All right, let's check our steaks. Starting to brown pretty good. We'll cook them a few more minutes. No browner on this side before we continue cooking anything else.
I noticed I had a shadow, so I wanted to get out of the sun here. So we switched sides. What are we doing now, Wade?
Okay, our steaks. Okay, our steaks are cooking good. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a flip. Okay.
Now it looks like that griddle's hot.
We're gonna put a little bit of butter. Smear it on there. And we'll try first couple of these pancakes. Sometimes the first ones are the worst ones, right?
Yep.
We'll see how they come out. All right, we're not gonna make real big ones. The rest of these first ones, see how it's going. Okay, we're also gonna get ready to put in our eggs. Gonna move this around, get a little bit of that seasoning on everything. And get our eggs in. They gotta turn that around. I think I'm gonna move these steaks to we're on a little bit of a hill here. So I'm gonna move the steaks on the uphill side. Maybe if we get a little runny from the egg, it'll hopefully stay down on the downhill side of our skillet. Egg number 2.
Looks
All
like
right.
one of them pancakes
Starting to bubble.
turn.
We better check it and see if we didn't burn it.
We didn't. Look at
Didn't
that.
burn it. That's good.
Perfect.
Looking good.
Look at that. Doesn't that look like a spread?
Put a second batch pancakes on. Made a little bit bigger ones this time.
Wait, these are probably going to be your eggs. I broke the rooster juice.
I'll eat them. Yeah, it's a little hard sometimes to get perfect on eggs. I have trouble cooking eggs myself. We got them flipped though. Steaks should be done here in just a second. About time to turn them pancakes. Let me get my spatula. Angel's gonna turn them. There, looky there. Perfectly browned.
That one needs to be turned.
Looking good.
Yep.
One more. Looking good, aren't they? Be done here in just a second. It's almost time to eat. All right, Angel.
Oh,
We're already eating. How is it?
it's good. That steak's wonderful.
Pretty good plateful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Fried egg. Medium, medium. Blueberry pancake. And that ribeye steak. Mine's over here on this side over. I've got to eat all this half eaten because my eggs were first.
I'm hungry.
We're hungry, we're eating, but next time you're out camping and you want to impress somebody,
Steak and eggs, man.
steak and eggs and pancakes, you don't get that very much out camping over campfire. But with a little
And
work,
it's not hard either.
nope, with a little work you can do it instead of just having some cold pastry or some donut out of the store. So next time you're out camping, try these recipes.
Mm-hmm.
After brunch, we took a driving tour of Rudolf Bennitt Conservation Area. This area is named after Dr. Rudolf Bennitt, a zoology professor who was a driving force in establishing the Missouri Conservation Department in the 1930s. Here's another neat little spot about a mile up the road from where we were. This is, I think, lots 17, campsite 17. And what is this angle, 17 and 18? Yeah, I think it's 17 and 18. Pretty nice. So if you just have a little group, a couple people. Actually, I think there's 3 spots here. I'll have to look at the map, see which ones these are. One over there, one over here. And there's a shorter one over here, but this one here is not very level, but they all 3 have fire pits. This one here in the middle though is really level, so it's pretty long. It's a pretty good spot. Back out and then there's your front view out toward the gravel. So it's a pretty good area to get in here, lots of room, spread out. There are a total of 25 designated camping sites scattered throughout this 3,575-acre conservation area.
This is the one camping area out here at Rudolf Bennitt that will not allow horse trail. Right in.
Yep, right, this is right along the lake. Couple of spots on this side.
And that was my mom talking.
Yep, we're close enough to home. She came up with her daughter Leslie to visit a little bit and take a little tour of the rest of the park. Rudolf Bennitt also has a real nice shooting range. Got some nice shooting table here with swinging bench. We can sit on both sides. concrete. And one there, one over there, and then one over there. And some others up this way.
Well, our weekend's almost over.
Yep, we're getting ready to head back home and go back to work and all that good stuff. So get a regular week started.
You know, dry camping, boondocking, primitive camping, whatever you want to call it, is really a fun way to go, especially if you're not planning on doing a whole lot.
Well, in this type of year when it's not too hot, not too cold, so if you don't have a, it's really great for tent camping if you want to,
Yeah.
because you don't have to worry about heat and cool. And so that would be a perfect time to get out and.
Now there's a lot of conservation areas in Missouri. But you have to check the website to see which ones allow camping, like Rudolf Bennitt.
Yeah, some of them only allow camping during
Hunting season.
When in November.
So.
And a lot of them have some camping, but there's like a parking lot.
Yeah.
They don't have, and they have no open fires.
A lot of them have hike-in camping. A lot of them.
Yeah, they have hiking, camping,
yes.
but I don't think they have any fire pits or anything like that. So it would be fun, to do hiking and backpacking that way. But this one's really a nice one because it had, like you say, numerous spots to camp with the fire pits and everything. So it's a really fun place to come. You can go fishing and just sitting out here.
Walk in, you bring
at
horses.
Night, at night, so when the traffic quit coming through, it's got really, really quiet. Now, it's really dark. There's no lights out in here, so you got to bring plenty of some type of lights. Until you get ready to go to bed, you got to have a little lights.
So that about does it for this weekend getaway. If you like this video and want to see more, please like, subscribe, and share. Next time we're fixing garlic cheese grits with smoked sausage.
Yeah, so glad you enjoyed it. Hope you did, and thank you for watching. Bye.